payment of gold from Varuna never reached Creon. Sent to investigate, Captain Rettenbrass of Varuna found only wreckage and a captain's log noting the approach of unfamiliar black ships. Creon also decides to investigate the delay in their expected payment. When the flotilla of their dark hulls suddenly appears on the horizon, Rettenbrass responds swiftly.
The foremast hand has spotted the enemy. I am beating to quarters and engaging them directly. The favor of Lear be with us. Captain Rettenbrass, Her Majesty's ship, Paradis.
Rettenbrass had unwittingly struck a spark that would ignite the world.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Let's Play the Iron Plague. I'm your host, Neruz, and this is Chapter 2, Take 2, Dark Halls 2. I'm going to try something slightly different this time. That guy is going to go there. And this guy is going to go on passive and sneak down there. And what we're going to do is I'm going to have one man of war, which is carrying some guys, unload his dudes here. There should be a priestess in that man of war. And then everybody else is going to head straight down south. In theory, to unload their mans down there. In practice, I do not know if this will work or not. Let us find out. You're not carrying anything. Oh, I overwrote the unload order, didn't I? This guy. Just want a priestess. Don't need anything else. Is he only carrying combats? No, he's not good. Put up some guard towers for any barnstormers. It appears we will get to see those, there it is, Prismatic Mirror. The ultimate in Creon defensive structures. Ooh, and a bomb sprinkler. Fun. I think overall that probably could have gone better. Oh shit, we've got more prismatic mirrors firing on us. So yeah, prismatic mirrors. Archimedes got his Garachaias on in Creon, and invented his shiny, awesome mirrors for them, and mounted them on a swivelly thing, and lets them build them anywhere. And prismatic mirrors are the primary reason why Creon are the best at defense in the game. So, keeping track of what we've got here, Creon are the best at boats, and they are the best at defense. So, it would be kind of worrying then if they also had fairly powerful land units, wouldn't it? think it would be worrying. No, don't shoot my balloon. Don't do it. Don't shoot the balloon. So I guess this is just going to be a slow mission, because I simply do not have the resources or the manpower to capture that landmass. And unfortunately, Creon has way too many boats for me to be able to fight them boto a boto right now. I guess while we're waiting, I will talk about the other two defensive structures we saw there. We saw the bomb sprinkler. The prismatic mirror is the tier 3 Creon defensive structure. We saw the bomb sprinkler, which is basically the tier 2 defensive structure, and is effectively a rapid-fire mortar that requires a second or two to spin up. They are extremely deadly, and when behind walls are pretty amazing at area denial. And the final one there was the Gatling crossbow, which is what Creon used instead of guard towers, basically. And they are basically a quick-firing harpoon gun. They're alright. Out of the three defensive structures, they're kind of underwhelming. The stars of the show are definitely the prismatic mirror and the bomb sprinkler. Prismatic mirrors, as you saw, have ludicrous range. Just straight up, insanely long range. For a pinpoint accurate, effectively laser weapon, although as you may have noticed, it appears as yellow lightning. Now, the yellow lightning thing is actually kind of interesting, because I distinctly remember, back when I was a kid and I first got Iron Plague, that what they fired was not yellow lightning that slowly sped out like that, but an instant hit, like, sort of beam of light, basically. It actually looked like they were firing a beam of light.
Balloon crew ready!
And then I remember, after a while, all of a sudden, they were firing the yellow lightning. So I think that that was actually a patch that changed that to make them fire yellow lightning. And I don't know why, because the laser, like, the line of light that sort of faded out looked way cooler. It appears that so long as we don't advance any further, we don't wake up any of the Creon things. And that's good, because I don't want to wake up the Creon things. I need to layer some ridiculously heavy defenses first, because I know that the Creon are going to send stupid massive numbers of dudes at me.
Aye!
So yeah, remember how we said that this is where the game stops pulling its punches? Yeah, this is where the game stops pulling its punches. I'm afraid that the days of like 5 and 10 minute long missions are probably over. Most missions in Iron Plague are going to take upwards of 20 minutes, if not more. Especially the ones where you're against Creon, because as we have now seen quite clearly, Creon ships are bullshit. Note, by the way, that I'm pretty sure those ironclads, despite being about 2.5 times as good as Men of War, only cost, like, about the same as a Man of War, and builds really quickly, like, really, really quickly. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, everything about Creon. Creon are ridiculous. Sinister yellow dots. They're watching me. Just waiting for the time to strike. But I see you, yellow dots. I see you and I will destroy you. After spending another 10 minutes or so carefully building up my forces. Did I? No, there she is. Remember there, I thought my priestess got splattered. I was about to be very upset indeed. I wonder if those forces that appeared to come out of nowhere were not in fact the guys there, and some guys hidden down there who sort of sneak out. I really wish I had more scout units, flying scouts. Where's my parrots? Why didn't Varuna bring any parrots? Did they forget that parrots are literally the most useful thing ever? I'll put a bastion there. Interesting. Oh, I see. Need to go up a bit more. Let's layer some extra walls on. Just for improved defense. That was not what I meant to do, but okay. It's not a huge deal. it's not. Do. Let's talk about Creon for a bit while we wait. So, Garrukaius went to the north and found a people who didn't have magic because they were apparently apart from the ancient Kandrins and thus had never learned magic in the first place. Remember that supposedly all magic comes from the ancient Kandrins. So, is that Bastion really going to try and shoot? Okay, whatever. So, Garrukaius went up to Creon and he found these people without magic, and he was like, these people are awesome, they don't have magic, because magic is terrible and is the problem, and is everything wrong with the world. And, you know, we've already pointed out that how stupid that is, but let's just leave Garrukaius to his little thing. So he made a really big deal about how he taught them science and metallurgy and alchemy and other things that do not in any way involve magic whatsoever. Except that Garrukaius is a lying hypocrite and a huge mage, which I guess sort of comes hand in hand with the mage territory. You know, same thing. So, he totally taught the Creonites magic. He just taught them a different kind of magic. See, Garrukaius, in his ridiculous superiority complex nonsense, decided that using magic, like, through lodestones and incantations and shit is terrible and is totally unacceptable and should never be allowed. But using magic as basically petrol, sort of, you know, magical fuel that you just rip out of the ground with refineries and burn to power ludicrous machines, that's totally okay. So that's what Creon does. I hate prismatic mirrors. And we saw briefly one of their mana refineries in my previous attempt up here, and it's basically a great big oil derrick that you stick on lodestones, which sucks mana up instead of oil. Because that's pretty much like what mana is to Creon, it's just petrol. That's basically what they use it for. I'm pretty sure that the mana is even flammable because a number of Creon unit descriptions mention things like mana reactors and so forth. So yeah, Creon totally use magic. Garrukaius is a liar. They just use it slightly differently, except it's not even really any differently at all, because they still store it in like a little ball down here, and they still pull it out of lodestones, and they still use it to instantly create units and structures and shit from nowhere. So the only real difference is that Creon does not have any, strictly speaking, spellcasters. Now this isn't actually true. Creon does in fact have spellcasters. But they're supposed to be different. And we'll get to them, later. And I'll explain why they are not technically spellcasters, but are functionally in-game exactly the same as spellcasters. And that is actually a pretty good description of Creon, is that they are actually pretty much the same as all the other factions on a fundamental level due to gameplay or engine restrictions, but in a thematic level and in a very definitely on a design level, they are totally different. And we will get to that when we get to play Creon ourselves, and I get to show you the things that Creon can do. The many myriad of bullshit things that Creon can do. God, I hate prismatic mirrors. It's so annoying. Did they rebuild them? Or are they just really that fucking long range? Alright, let's see if we can get some scouting information this time. Sternwheeler. Yeah, okay, we got some more dudes down there just waiting to come out and kill us. Wonderful. Where's that trebuchet ship? There she is. Where is it going? What? What are you doing, you stupid trebuchet ship? Oh, here we go. Creon attack incoming. I hate prismatic mirrors. I hate prismatic mirrors. Okay. Oh. Cool. Automatons are Creon's basic land unit, and they're not super great. Which is good, because if they were super great, we'd be in real trouble. Oh, goddamn fucking prismatic fucking mirrors. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna find those prismatic mirrors. These men of war are sacrificed to the cause. As I'm gonna find those mirrors and I'm going to kill every last one of them. Because I have a trebuchet ship. There they are. Oh, look at those fucking things. Disgusting. Disgusting. Alright, now we let the trebuchet go to work. We even managed to pull a couple of men of war out alive. Which is a pleasant surprise. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch the wreckages appear. I suspect something may be going wrong. Oh no, got a kill. I guess we just don't see the wreckage appear. It's odd, I thought we did. Drat, it appears I will need to sacrifice some more boats and another balloon. What the hell was that? Ah! Mirrors! Mirrors! Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. I think I'm just going to have to say, screw it, we can't destroy the prismatic mirrors, we're just going to have to try and use pinpoint strikes to kill the shipyards. No, you don't, trebuchet ship. Alright, so let's turn the game speed up, sit back and wait for massive numbers of men of war to be made, which will take a while because we don't have enough mana. I suppose we'd have slightly more if I'd kept all those priestesses. Oh well. Alrighty. I think that should be enough men of war. But just in case it isn't... Right. And let's go up and around. Because we do not want to get prismatic mirrored. We just want to find the shipyards and get the hell out of this monstrous place. I think there's a shipyard up here. We've got a submersible being a smartass. Submersibles. Bronze Man of War. Silver Man of War. Golden sail. I'm pretty sure they get like a golden hull when they hit gold rank, but gold ranked men of war are not going to be something we're going to see here because Creon. Hopefully there's not too much more before the final shipyard. This is terrifying. Just waiting for the prismatic mirrors to home in on me and start killing all my shit. Okay, yeah, there is too much more. Might not be too bad. And the prisms have found us. Hey, Gold Man of War. Guess he doesn't. Thank God. I'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen.